Develop a strong mind and you will live a strong life. If you only ever listen to one thing I say, listen to this. Develop a strong mind and you will live a strong life. A strong mind is built from feeding it with positive thoughts and learning new things every day, not every now. And then, not for a little while, every single day. A strong mind is built with daily gratitude. When you are grateful for everything you do have, you have no room for negativity, no room for doubt or anxiety. A strong mind is built with goals that give you a reason to get up out of bed and attack today. A strong mind is built from knowing you are responsible for your life, your results, your success, and your failures. A strong mind is built with learning. Learning new things every day on topics that expand your mind and develop your skills. Growth is the key to life. If you are growing and challenging yourself every day, you will lead a happy life. If you are not, you will suffer. The mind is like a muscle. It gets stronger when you embrace challenges, when you push it to its limits, when you learn what works and apply that to your life. A strong mind is one that surrounds itself with the right people. A strong mind does not let opinions alter its course in life. It follows its own path no matter what. A strong mind is one that visualizes success and is prepared to work to make that picture come to life. A strong mind does not let fear get in the way of success. Strong mind, strong life. Zig Ziglar once said, if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. Live your life with that determination to learn every single day and no one will stop you. Every day is a new opportunity to be better, to make better choices, which will in time make for a better life. Every day is a new opportunity to take responsibility for our actions, to ask honestly, can I do better? That argument I had with my friend or partner, can I do better? It doesn't matter if they were right or wrong. It doesn't matter if I even like the person or not. Can I do better? Did the negative energy that I put out take me closer to or further away from who I want to be? How have I been feeding my body? Can I do better? Regardless of how hard it is, regardless of my lack of time, what can I do better? What can I do better to ensure I am functioning at my highest level every day? What about my financial results? Can I do better? No more excuses. It's not my boss's fault. I'm not rich. I am where I am because of my decisions. Can I do better? Yes, I can. Will I find out how I can do better? Yes, I will. Starting when? Starting right now. What about my happiness? Can I do better? Yes. Because it doesn't matter what happens around me. There is only one person that decides what happens within me, and that is me. I decide how I react to every circumstance. I decide how I react to other people. Therefore, I am always in control of my feelings, my emotions, my life. Can I do better? Yes. Will I do better? Yes. Am I committed? Yes. The truth is, most of us can do better. We can do better today, and then tomorrow we can do better again. We were born to grow and to be truly fulfilled. We must be growing in all areas of our life. Make a commitment to yourself to work on every area of your life. Your happiness, your relationships, your health and fitness, your finances, everything. Think for a moment of how incredible your life could be in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. What is possible? Maybe you want to be a millionaire. Can you do it? Yes, you can. Find references, learn how to make a plan, and work toward it. Maybe you want the physique and health of a fitness model. Can you achieve it? Yes, you can. Find references, learn how, make a plan, set your deadlines, and work toward it. Can I do better? Yes. Will I do better? Yes. Am I committed? Yes. I do. You see, many of us grow up with the idea that heroes are extraordinary individuals who swoop in to save the day. We are conditioned to believe that these heroes are somehow different from us, stronger, braver, more capable. But I'm here to tell you the greatest hero you will ever meet is staring right back at you in the mirror. Being your own hero is not about having superpowers or performing grand, dramatic gestures. It's about taking responsibility for your life, making conscious choices, and consistently working towards your goals, even when the going gets tough. Let me share a story with you that illustrates this point perfectly. Michael had always dreamed of becoming a successful writer, but like many of us, he was plagued by self-doubt and fear. He would write a few pages, then convince himself they were not good enough. He would start a new story, only to abandon it halfway through. Michael was waiting for his hero. That perfect moment of inspiration, that big break, that someone who would swoop in and make his dreams come true. Years passed, and Michael found himself stuck in a job he hated, his dreams of becoming a writer fading more with each passing day. Then, one morning, as he was getting ready for work, he caught his reflection in a mirror. He barely recognized the defeated, unhappy person staring back at him. At that moment, Michael made a decision. He decided to stop waiting for a hero and become one himself. He committed to writing for at least an hour every single day, no matter what. He stopped seeking validation from others and started believing in himself. He faced his fears head-on, submitting his work to publishers despite the possibility of rejection. It was not easy. There were days when Michael wanted to give up, days when rejections piled up, days when self-doubt crept back in. But he persevered. He kept writing, kept improving, kept pushing forward. 2 years later, Michael's first novel was published. It was not an overnight bestseller, but it was his. He had done it. He had become his own hero. This story is not just about writing or achieving a specific goal. It's about the power that lies within each of us to change our lives. Michael's transformation didn't happen because of luck or external circumstances. It happened because he made a conscious decision to take control of his life and persistently work towards his dreams. Now you might be thinking, that's a nice story, but my situation is different. I have real obstacles in my way, and you are right, your situation is unique. We all face our own challenges, our own fears, our own limitations. But here's the truth. Being your own hero is not about having a perfect life or never facing obstacles. It's about how you respond to those obstacles. Let's break down what it truly means to be your own hero. The first and most crucial step in being your own hero is taking full responsibility for your life. This means no more blaming others, no more making excuses, no more waiting for the perfect conditions. Your life is yours to shape. Every decision you make, every action you take or don't take, is creating your future. When you truly internalize this, it becomes incredibly empowering. You realize that you have the power to change your circumstances to create the life you want. Define your own success. Society often tries to define success for us. A certain job title, a specific income level, a particular lifestyle. But being your own hero means defining success on your own terms. What does a fulfilling life look like to you? What are your values? What kind of impact do you want to make? When you clearly define what success means to you, you can start working towards it with purpose and passion. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Heroes are not made in easy times. They're forged through challenges and adversity. Make a commitment to do something that scares you every single day. It doesn't have to be big. Maybe it's speaking up in a meeting, trying a new hobby, or having a difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Each time you face your fears, you become a little bit stronger, a little bit braver. Life will knock you down. That's a given. What defines you is how you get back up. Resilience is not about never failing. It's about learning from your failures and using them as stepping stones to success. When you face setbacks, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow stronger? This mindset turns obstacles into opportunities. Heroes believe in themselves, even when no one else does. This doesn't mean being arrogant or overconfident. It means having a deep, unshakable faith in your ability to learn, grow, and overcome challenges. Start by recognizing your strengths and past successes. Celebrate your small wins. Surround yourself with positive affirmations. Gradually, you will build a strong foundation of self-belief that will carry you through tough times. Heroes don't settle for mediocrity. They dream big and work tirelessly to turn those dreams into reality. What's your big, audacious goal? What's that dream that both excites and scares you? Write it down. Break it into smaller, actionable steps and start working towards it today. Remember, every great achievement started as a single step. Being your own hero is not about sporadic bursts of motivation. It's about showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Consistency is the key to real, lasting change. Identify the daily actions that will move you closer to your goals and commit to them no matter what. It's these small, consistent actions that compound over time to create extraordinary results. Heroes are lifelong learners. They constantly seek to improve themselves, to expand their knowledge and skills. Make a commitment to invest in yourself every single day. Read books, take courses, attend seminars, seek out mentors. Your mind is your most valuable asset. The more you invest in it, the greater your returns will be. True heroes understand that life is not just about personal achievement. It's about making a positive impact on the world around you. How can you use your unique gifts and talents to serve others? When you shift your focus from self to service, you will find a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. Being your own hero doesn't mean pushing yourself to the point of burnout. It means taking care of yourself so you can show up as the best version of yourself every day. Prioritize your physical and mental health. Get enough sleep, eat nutritious food, exercise regularly, and make time for activities that recharge you. Heroes understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a crucial part of success. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to refine your approach. Don't let the fear of failure hold you back. Instead, reframe failure as feedback. What worked, what didn't? How can you do better next time? Being your own hero means being able to understand and manage your emotions effectively. It means staying calm under pressure, empathizing with others, and navigating complex social situations with grace. Work on developing your emotional intelligence. It's a skill that will serve you well in every area of your life. Heroes don't wait for opportunities to come knocking. They create their own. Be proactive. If you see a problem, think about how you can solve it. If you have an idea, take action to bring it to life. Remember, every successful person you admire started exactly where you are now. The difference is they took action. Heroes understand the power of perspective. No matter how challenging your circumstances might be, there's always something to be grateful for. Make gratitude a daily practice. Each morning, list 3 things you are thankful for. This simple habit can dramatically shift your mindset and increase your overall happiness and resilience. The only constant in life is change. Heroes don't resist change. They embrace it. They see change as an opportunity for growth and new experiences. Cultivate adaptability. When faced with change, ask yourself, how can I use this to my advantage? What new opportunities does this present? Heroes believe in their ability to learn and grow. They don't see their abilities as fixed, but as qualities that can be developed through dedication and hard work. Cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, see effort as the path to mastery, and learn from criticism. This includes forgiving others, but more importantly, forgiving yourself. Heroes understand that holding on to anger and resentment only holds them back. Learn from your mistakes, make amends where necessary, and then let go. Forgiveness frees you to move forward and focus on what truly matters. While being your own hero means not depending on others to save you, it doesn't mean going it alone. Heroes understand the value of strong relationships. Surround yourself with people who support your growth, challenge you to be better, and believe in your potential. And be that person for others as well. Live with integrity. Heroes have a strong moral compass and live by their values. They do what's right, not what's easy. Define your core values and let them guide your decisions and actions. When you live with integrity, you build trust, respect, and a strong sense of self-worth. Finally, remember to celebrate your progress along the way. Being your own hero is not about reaching a final destination. It's about the person you become on the journey. Take time to acknowledge how far you have come, the obstacles you have overcome, the growth you have experienced. When we talk about taking responsibility, it's not just about owning up to your mistakes. It's about recognizing that you are the author of your life story. Every choice you make, every action you take is a sentence in that story. Are you writing a tale of victimhood and excuses, or one of triumph and growth? The power is in your hands. Consider this. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to thrive no matter what life throws at them, while others struggle even when circumstances are in their favor? The difference often lies in their level of personal responsibility. Those who take full responsibility for their lives don't waste time blaming others or complaining about circumstances. Instead, they ask themselves, what can I do to improve this situation? This shift in mindset is transformative. If you don't define success for yourself, society will define it for you, and you might find yourself climbing a ladder that's leaning against the wrong wall. Take a moment right now to think about what true success means to you. Is it financial freedom? Is it making a difference in your community? Is it having time to pursue your passions? Is it building a loving family? There's no right or wrong answer here. The important thing is that it's your answer, not someone else's expectation of what your life should look like. Once you've defined what success means to you, you need to set audacious goals to get there. And when I say audacious, I mean goals that excite you and scare you at the same time. Goals that make you think, can I really do that? You are capable of far more than you give yourself credit for. Setting the goal is just the beginning. The real work comes in taking consistent action towards that goal, day in and day out. This is where many people falter. They get excited about a goal, take action for a few days or weeks, then lose momentum when they don't see immediate results. Being your own hero means showing up every single day, especially on the days when you don't feel like it. It means doing the work when no one is watching, when there's no immediate reward, when it feels like you're not making progress. Because it's in these moments that real change happens. Think about building muscle. You don't get stronger during the workout itself. You get stronger in the hours and days after the workout when your body is repairing and rebuilding the muscle fibers. Personal growth works the same way. The challenges you face, the discomfort you push through, the consistent actions you take, these are your workouts. And just like building muscle, real growth happens in the recovery period when you reflect on your experiences, learn from them, and apply those lessons to your next challenge. The power of self-belief. This is the foundation upon which all your other efforts are built. Without a strong belief in yourself, it's all too easy to give up when faced with obstacles or setbacks. Self-belief. It's not something you are born with. It's something you cultivate. You build it through small wins, through keeping promises to yourself, through pushing past your comfort zone and realizing you are capable of more than you thought. Start small. Set a goal for today, something challenging but achievable. Maybe it's having that difficult conversation you have been avoiding or completing a task you have been procrastinating on. When you achieve that goal, celebrate it. Really take a moment to acknowledge your accomplishment. Then set another goal for tomorrow, slightly more challenging than today's. As you stack up these small wins, your self-belief will grow stronger. Remember, being your own hero is not about being perfect. It's about progress. It's about getting up one more time than you fall down. It's about learning from your mistakes and using them as stepping stones to success. Now, I want to address something important. Some of you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but my circumstances are really tough. I don't have the resourcing, like support, that others have. And I want you to know that I hear you. Life is not always fair, and some of us face greater challenges than others. While we can't always control our circumstances, we can always control our response to those circumstances. And it's our response that ultimately shapes our lives. Think about some of the most inspiring people in history. Many of them faced incredible odds. They didn't succeed because life was easy for them. They succeeded because they refused to let their circumstances define them. They chose to be the heroes of their own stories. Take Nelson Mandela, for example. He spent 27 years in prison facing conditions most of us can't even imagine, but instead of letting that experience break him, he used it as an opportunity for growth. He educated himself and his fellow inmates. He developed his leadership skills. He refined his vision for a better South Africa. When he was finally released, he was prepared to lead his country towards reconciliation and progress. Or consider Oprah Winfrey. Born into poverty, facing abuse and discrimination, she could have easily become a victim of her circumstances. Instead, she chose to take control of her life. She worked hard, pursued education, and persistently chased her dreams. Today, she's not just successful by any measure. She's a global icon who has inspired millions. These individuals didn't wait for a hero to save them. They became their own heroes. And you can do the same. Spend some time today really thinking about what success means to you. Not what society says it should mean, but what it truly means to you. Write it down. Be specific. This is your personal definition of success, your North Star. Set an audacious goal based on that definition of success. Make it big enough to scare you a little. Write it down and then break it into smaller, actionable steps. What's one thing you can do today to move towards that goal? Take action on this one thing today, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Remember, being your own hero is not a one-time decision. It's a daily choice. It's choosing to take responsibility, to face your fears, to persist in the face of setbacks. It's choosing to believe in yourself, even when it seems like no one else does. Let me share one final story with you. There was a young athlete named Alex who dreamed of competing in the Olympics. Alex trained hard, but always felt like something was missing. Despite having a good coach and supportive parents, Alex kept waiting for that magical moment when everything would click into place. One day, after a particularly disappointing performance, Alex's coach pulled him aside and said, "Alex, you are waiting for someone to make you great, but greatness doesn't come from outside. It comes from within. You need to be your own hero." Those words hit Alex like a thunderbolt. From that day forward, Alex approached training with a new mindset. Instead of waiting for external validation, Alex focused on internal growth. Every practice became an opportunity to push boundaries. Every setback became a lesson. The journey wasn't easy. There were injuries, losses, and moments of doubt. But Alex persevered, driven by an unwavering belief in the possibility of achieving that Olympic dream. 4 years later, Alex stood on the Olympic podium, gold medal gleaming. In that moment of triumph, Alex realized that the real victory wasn't the medal itself. The real victory was in becoming the kind of person capable of winning that medal, in becoming their own hero. Your journey might not lead to an Olympic podium, but I guarantee it can lead to your own moments of triumph. Those moments when you look back and realize how far you have come, how much you have grown, how many obstacles you have overcome. You are the hero you've been waiting for. You have within you everything you need to create the life you desire. Yes, it will take work. Yes, there will be challenges, but you are capable of so much more than you realize. Imagine for a moment what your life could look like a year from now if you fully committed to being your own hero. How would you feel waking up each morning? What would you have accomplished? Who would you have become? You don't have to wait for that future. You can start being your own hero right now. In this very moment, it begins with a decision to take full responsibility for your life, a decision to stop waiting and start acting, a decision to believe in yourself even when no one else does. The world doesn't need more heroes out there somewhere. The world needs you to be the hero of your own life. Because when you step into your power, when you become the best version of yourself, you inspire others to do the same. And that's how we change the world, one hero at a time. Remember, every great story has a moment when the hero faces a choice to retreat to safety or to push forward into the unknown. This is your moment. Choose to push forward. Choose to be brave. Choose to be your own hero. You might be thinking, but what if I fail? And to that I say, failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to come back stronger. The only real failure is giving up on yourself. So as you walk out of here today, I want you to stand a little taller, to hold your head a little higher, because you are not just leaving a speech, you are stepping into your hero's journey. You are embarking on the greatest adventure of your life, the adventure of becoming the best version of yourself. And know this, it won't always be easy. There will be days when you doubt yourself, days when you want to give up. But in those moments, I want you to remember this day. Remember the commitment you made to yourself. Remember that you have the power to be your own hero.